Hi everyone, Kaary here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great today. So I'm really excited about this build. This is the first time that I'm building with the Adventure Awaits expansion pack. So today we're actually building in the world of Gibbi Point, which is the world that we got with that new expansion pack. And we're building today a retirement villa. So this is not a retirement home. This is more of a retirement villa. I was thinking it was like a very fancy retirement place for elders to come here, and I actually really like how this build ends up looking. It looks so luxurious, but still keeping it like with the vibe of Gibbi Point, and that's pretty much what I was trying to go for. So today we're actually building in the Love Highland lot, which is one of the ones that you can come here and have one of these kind of what's the name of them? Is it a getaway or something like that? I'm still trying to get really like into everything that comes with this pack, because I think that it's a lot to handle and to swallow when it comes to all the information that you have about this pack and everything that you can do with this pack. It's really exciting, but still I think it's a lot to understand, and I thought it was gonna take me longer to have this build ready because of all the settings that you have to do when you have a custom venue. But I ended up not working on the settings of this build so far, so when I'm doing this voiceover I haven't done that, but I have to do it before I upload it to the gallery so you can download and have everything set up for your elders to come here and spend some time here. And yeah, I still have a lot to learn because it's a lot, as I said. So far what we're working on is on the main building of this villa. So this is like all the common areas, and the 4 tiny builds that I added, those are gonna be the cabins for the elders to stay here. And I just decorated only one in the speed build because then I copied and pasted all of them in the other cabins because it was too repetitive. I didn't want to make this like personalized for a specific type of sim. I just wanted it to be very generic because I don't know what sims are gonna come here besides being elders. I don't know what sims are gonna come here and stay, and I didn't want to personalize that or make it too specific because I mean it wasn't gonna be realistic. But I did think that the sims coming in here were gonna be quite wealthy, or they're gonna have some money, because this is a very luxurious place. As I said, it's not like a high-end type of build. It's not like a mansion or anything like that, but you have 2 cabins that are in the water and they have water view, so you can come here and maybe those are the ones that people charge the most for because they are water view. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. And the other 2, you can still see the water a little bit, but they are on the ground, so maybe those 2 are more like they're cheaper, or yeah, that's kind of the idea that I was trying to work with when I was designing this place. Also, I did take inspiration from a picture that I saw on Pinterest, so I'm gonna be popping it here on the screen for you guys to see it if you want. I still changed some things, but the main idea for this build was taken out of that picture, and I decided to have some planters here because the inspo pig had some planters in the like open areas here, and I thought they looked really nice, and I decided to go for mostly plants from Adventure Awaits, but I also mixed them with some plants from Island Living. I thought those 2 packs were really like they worked together very well when it came to landscaping, so I used both Adventure Awaits and also Island Living, and I used 2 plants from werewolves. But yeah, I just decided to go and build something that wasn't pack restricted. I still want to build something with only base game and Adventure Awaits. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to build, but for this retirement villa I just wanted to go crazy with everything that I have in the game. and just build with everything. The last 2 cabins that I added, those are for the staff members that are gonna work here. So I don't know, I mean, I know that you cannot personalize and divide everything, like all the spaces, so you cannot select a specific room and to make it available only for the employees or stuff like that that you can do with businesses and hobbies. I think I'm so confused with everything right now, but I still wanted to have some rooms for the employees. They end up having tiny cabins because I actually had to fiddle a lot around with all the shapes and everything like that off camera, because they were too big for a staff cabin. I didn't want to have that many Sims as a staff members here. I thought that maybe you will have like a cook and another one doing some cleaning, but you didn't need that much for the staff members. So there's only 2 staff members here, and I had to shrink the cabins a little bit because they were too big. And these ones that are for the elders staying here, these are bigger. Every cabin has a bathroom, so there's also 2 bathrooms, like public bathrooms, I will say, but they're not public, on the 2nd floor of this build. But every cabin has a bathroom as well. I was thinking, you have elders living in here, they cannot go out of their cabins in the middle of the night, go to the main building, like go upstairs and get to the bathroom. So I decided that every cabin was gonna have a bathroom as well. So maybe when they're doing some activities and they are inside of this build, they can spend some time in there and use the bathrooms inside. But during the night, or maybe if they don't feel well and they want to stay in their bedrooms, they can just use those bathrooms. I have been talking a lot about bathrooms lately. I don't know what's going on with that. But this is a garden area. I decided to have like a common garden here for your Sims to do some gardening. I was thinking one of the activities that your Sims can do here was actually taking care of the plants, maybe have some crops here. I thought it was like a nice activity for elders to do as well, like for any type of Sim. But I was trying to figure out how to use or to make use of most of the space in this lot. I'm pretty sure this is a 50 by 50 lot, so it's quite big, but I wanted to have like a bigger build for this retirement villa, because it's a villa. I every time that I say retirement, I try to say retirement home, and I know it's not a home, it's a villa, so it's massive. And yeah, I was trying to have something a little bit different. I still want to build like a summer camp. I still want to build a playground. There are many things that I want to do with this pack, but so far I wanted to start with something a little bit different. I've seen some other creators build retirement homes, so that was an idea that I had when I first got my hands on this pack. And yeah, I thought, why not? I mean, it's a nice idea. And you see me adding some palm trees in here. Those are from Island Living. They are really, really beautiful. And right now I'm adding some lights here to the exterior of the build. It ends up going like in all the cabins, you have some string lights. I cut that out of the speed build because it was too repetitive, so I kept only this part. And then when you see everything at night, you will see that all the cabins light up with those string lights. And yeah, I just wanted to make it feel as realistic as possible, but still making it feel really fancy. And yeah, I just wanted to have something here. Like, I wanted to upload this speed build yesterday. If you're watching it the day it's released, today is Saturday. I wanted to upload this yesterday on Friday. But yeah, life is being life, and there are many things to do. I have been really tired. We're still recovering from all the problems that we had here. My son is getting like feeling better because he had bronchitis, I think it's the way you pronounce that word. And yeah, he was struggling a little bit, but he's way better now. And I had a common cold, so I was really feeling not so well as well. So I have to take care of my son, of course, and that's why this speed build wasn't ready yesterday, and I had to work on this and upload it today. But now we're working on the interior. So this is the common areas. This is a living space. I thought it would be nice to have a fireplace here, a big screen TV, and some really comfy couches for your Sims to stay here, maybe when they are maybe they can watch TV here in the morning after they have breakfast. They come here and watch the news, or I don't know, any TV shows that you watch in the morning. And yeah, it just spend some time here relaxing and getting ready for activities during the day. So there's a record player as well. And now we're gonna start working on the kitchen. I really wanted to use this wallpaper from this like bathroom kit in this blue kind of teal swatch, and I ended up changing it for more of a salmon color, I will say, maybe a little bit peach. I don't know, this one, because it just blended in way better. It looked way nicer with the counters and cabinets that I'm using here. These are from base game, from the latest item update that we got in The Sims 4, and I just wanted it to still feel modern, so that's why I went with this counters and cabinets. But I did struggle quite a lot trying to figure out which items I wanted to use, because I still wanted to have like a balance between modern but still kind of rustic. So using some items from Adventure Awaits, and to make it feel still like it was more of a cabin or a really fancy cottage or something like that, but still keeping all these modern luxurious accents to this build. And of course we're using the blender because we did get a blender with Adventure Awaits, and of course I had to add it, but I didn't add that many appliances, only a microwave and the blender. Maybe I should have added a kettle as well, so you're simply come here and drink some tea or whatever, but I didn't add it. I did add this fan because for some reason that I don't know if I'll ever understand, I get so excited every time the Sims team add fans to the game. I have no idea why. I think it's something that everyone has during the day, like during some time on the year. You have a fan, and not everyone has a ceiling fan. So since we got the one with Get to Work that I always forget we have, and then we got one with the Restoration Workshop kit, and now we get one with this pack, and also we got one with Horse Ranch or Love Struck. I think it was Love Struck. But since we got all those fans, I'm so happy about it, because it just helps with the realism to the game and everything that you can do. So yeah, that's something that I'm really excited about, and I had to use it. And you see here, there's a little bit of a struggle when it comes to the realism in this build, because this is a whole open area. There's no proper door. I was thinking that maybe they did have a door, but you cannot see. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with an excuse for me not adding a proper door to the open area, making it like showing you guys that this is an open first floor. But maybe I will add a door somehow. I just haven't figured out yet how to do it, or maybe I'll keep it that way, because your Sims are not gonna get cold or anything like that if you play with this build during the winter, because the archway that I used from that's from, oh my god, a Jungle Adventure, I'm pretty sure. That archway works as a door, so basically your Sims are not gonna get cold. This is not an open area per se, so maybe I keep it that way, or maybe I'm gonna add a door somehow. I don't know. I haven't uploaded this to the gallery yet when I'm doing the voiceover, because I still have to set up all the activities and everything that your Sims can do. But when you watch this bit build, this is gonna be up on the gallery, and there's gonna be a link to download it in the description of this video. And right now we're working on the game area, so I added those games tables. Those are from, I'm pretty sure those are from the Casanova Cave kit. I could be so wrong about it, because this is the first time that I'm using those tables. But I added as well a football table that I thought it would be cool for maybe the more active elders that stay here and they want to play football, they can do it. And now we're working on the sitting area here, where your Sims can come here and actually do some knitting and also some cross stitching. So I added a knitting basket and also a cross stitching box, or whatever that's the name. And I added this telephone because I thought it was realistic as well to have like a way to access the staff in any parts of this build, because you're dealing with elders, so elders can fall, they can have any issues, and they need to call someone right away. So they do have a direct line to talk to the staff member. Of course, that's something that is part of the storyline because you cannot do that in the game. Your Sims, your elders are not gonna fall unless they're clumsy or something like that. But I thought for the sake of realism, I would add telephones. Also, the cabins, like every room has a telephone as well. So I thought that was a little bit more realistic as well. And now we're working on the exterior a little bit because I had all this area here that I wanted to cover with plants. I ended up using plants from Island Living here. I think I used some from Adventure Awaits as well, but mainly I wanted this to feel kind of tropical and use some items from Island Living. It was just perfect. I'm not completely sure about what part of the world this world is actually inspired on. I don't think I paid attention to that in part of the information when we got the expansion pack, but I don't know, it feels kind of tropical to me, so that's why I decided to add those tropical plants. And now we're working on the only cabin that you will see me decorating. This is one of the bedrooms. Like all of the other bedrooms have the exact same items, the exact same layout, so nothing changes in this build. The only thing that's gonna change in the other cabins is the swatch of the rug. That's the only thing that changes. I don't know why. Maybe I should have kept it exactly the same. And also this painting as well, it changes, like the swatches change, but everything else is exactly the same. I decided to add these frames here that we can unlock with the ongoing rewards challenge that we have going on right now. So that's the Forever Friends or something like that rewards challenge that I'm having so much fun doing because I mean it's for children and that's really cool. And we have unlocked so far some items like some magnets, this plushie, like a really massive plushie that looks like a void critter, and also we got those frames that I think are really nice. So yeah, I'm really excited about getting more items for that rewards challenge and using it in my speed builds. But now we're decorating the bathroom and you saw me struggling a little bit trying to place the sink. I didn't realize by this time that I had placed two counters in the same place. Like when I move everything here, you see that I got rid of one. That's why I couldn't place the sink on the other side, and it was quite weird. I didn't recall that I had done that, so I don't know why it happened. But you see, this is a full bathroom, and there's one thing that I made sure of, and it's not to have any tubs in this build. So every bathroom has a shower, a standing shower, because I think it's better for elders not to get in the tub. They can fall, they can have an accident. So that's why I thought that as this being a build only for elders, they would be better off with a shower instead of a tub. So yeah, a part of the realism. And also we're decorating here the front of the build. I didn't add that much love to the front of the build because I thought that if you play with this build, you will be staring mostly at the back. That would be like the water area, and that's the view that I wanted to make sure you enjoy the most of, because I mean, that's kind of the accent point to this build. But anyways, we're adding some plants here from both Island Living and also Adventure Awaits. And there's not that much going on, actually. I'm going to be adding some plants, and I don't think I do that much in this build. But yeah, I just really like how everything looks, even though the front of this build is a little bit wonky, I think. But I don't know, I made it work with the plants, I think. So I would really like to know what you guys think of this pack, if you got it, if you bought it. Yeah, I just want to know your opinions, because so far I'm really happy with everything that we got. And yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for this build. So I really hope you guys liked it, and if you did, please give it a like, also comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also follow me on social media. The links are all in the description down below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Enjoy the screenshots. Goodbye.